they had been in that shed for a very, very long time. Jeanne Whitefeather and Donald Lantz were a white couple in their late 50s when they made the decision to adopt 5 black children. By May of 2023, the family moved into a property which had a house, shed, and a farm. Across the street lived a retired couple who often sat on their front porch looking out. Due to this, they saw a lot of what was going on with their new neighbors, and what they saw really concerned them. The day the family moved into their new home, it was raining out, but according to their neighbors, the kids were made to stand outside for quite a while, getting drenched in the rain. Then they were made to carry massive, heavy items up the hill to their house. All the while, Donald and Jeanne just watched them, not helping one bit. Multiple other neighbors noticed other concerning things. They noticed that the children were never seen playing outside. They were only ever working. The children would never interact with one another when they were outside. They just stood there or worked silently. Then, the most concerning thing of all was when they started to suspect that some of the children were being locked in the shed and forced to sleep outside. It was at that time when they decided that enough was enough and finally called the police. When they went up to the shed, it was locked from the outside. So the officer grabbed a crowbar and made his way inside. It was so hot inside that shed that as the doors were opened, officers standing 5 feet back were hit with a wave of heat. Each child detailed the horrendous abuse. They said it all started back in Washington, where they were forced to do heavy manual labor on their farms. They were not given free access to food. If they were hungry or thirsty outside of the scheduled meal times, they weren't allowed to eat. In addition to the constant heavy labor, they were forced to stand in line with their hands on their heads, unmoving. If they didn't comply or if they moved, they were sprayed with pepper spray. These white parents adopted 5 black children so that they could use them as slaves. They wanted them to do the hard labor on the farm so that they didn't have to anymore.